So myth number 9.
9.
Sickle cell disease affects men and women differently.
I actually do believe that.
Hmm?
I actually believe that, yeah.
You do believe that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, what they're trying to say, when you have crisis, does it affect you differently? Not do you have different type of crisis?
No,
Yeah,
of course.
so that's the question. So you differentiate the question. So
Thank you.
what you thought the question is, do
Yeah.
you have the same kind of crisis?
Yeah.
Yes, you do have the same kind, but not similar kind of crisis. But does it affect you the same way? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. It actually
the
does.
amount of pain you feel is the amount of pain I will feel if
Yeah.
I'm having the same kind of crisis.
That's right.
No?
That's true. Yeah, true.
However,
once again, our pain thresholds can be different, but doesn't mean that crisis pain ain't bad enough. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sickle cell crisis affects both women and men and children. Anybody that has basically anybody, you know, it doesn't matter. Just because Hannah has woman features and I have men features doesn't mean that
it doesn't affect
it won't affect us.
way.
Yeah, the same way.
When we interviewed people and say, when you're feeling crisis, what's the pain like? They said this, men, women, they said the same thing. They said it's like when they are using a hammer to break your bone the same place over and over again. Some say that they're sawing your bone the same place over and over again. Like so it's the same thing. So it means that it affects you the same way, whether you're a woman and the man.
And does it, pain, for what I say really, is pain doesn't discriminate. That's the truth. Yeah.
So, this is a man, be gentle. Exactly. This is a woman, treat her like a lady. No.
Yeah, pain don't discriminate. So
no.
Watch out for it. All right. So what's the real fact, Hannah?
So the fact is, the disease affects both genders equally in terms of inheritance and severity. Though women may experience unique challenges during menstruation and pregnancy, which is true.
Yeah, which is very true.
Which is true.
Which is why I thought the question alluded to that, you know, and because actually I've spoken to women that have sickle cell and have been pregnant in childbirth. And in childbirth, they say sickle cell crisis pain is worse than childbirth.
Sickle cell, yeah. Sickle cell pain is worse than, because they say, okay, people that have given birth, people with sickle cell disease that have given birth always say to you, when I was in labor, I didn't know I was in labor, because it's nothing compared to sickle cell pain.
Imagine, so
but then
that's crazy.
You have complications when it comes to pregnancy.
And that's a different thing, obviously.
And you know, you go through your menstrual cycle every month. So it does trigger crisis.
Yeah, it does.
Because one, you're losing blood, the cramps can trigger crisis, and all of that, and all the shedding of the inner womb and all that, it could trigger crisis. And also, when you have a human being in you sharing your it can trigger crisis being pregnant. So
obviously I wouldn't know, but I can take it from Hannah. Okay. Myth number.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't know?
Myth number 10. Children with sickle cell disease outgrow it. I
mean,
I should be the person that wrote this.
Why do you still have crisis? You should have outgrown it.
Imagine at my age, I should have outgrown it by now.
What do they even mean by that? Do they mean you outgrow the effects? Oh, I get. So does it mean, actually, I think what this question is you outgrow the sudden crisis.
Please don't listen to her. I don't even know where she's going with this. But no, you don't outgrow no pain. You don't outgrow crisis. You don't outgrow sickle cell. No.
I'm trying to make sense.
What happens is you have a different way of outlook. You know, the more you experience pain and the more mature you are, sometimes makes it better. You know, you give yourself a way of dealing with things, I guess.
Yeah.
You learn to bear things, I guess, or you learn a different way of dealing with it as you get older, a different way of managing. Maybe as you get older, you learn to read your body better, you know, so you know that these are things I should do, these are things I shouldn't do, because as a child, you want to try everything. And we can't blame any child for wanting to experience what their friends are experiencing. They're playing football in the rain, and your parents say, oh, no, you can't do that. Why? Because you have sickle cell. Well, it kind of is true, you know, because excess rain and you
Cold.
exposing yourself in the cold and all that and then you're also exerting your body by kicking the ball up and down and exercising, you know, it kind of can trigger a crisis. So, you know, but please don't limit your children's abilities. If they want to try something, let them try something. If it does causes a problem, then find a different way of trying that thing, or find a substitute. Instead of doing this, do this. Okay, so the real fact is sickle cell disease is a lifelong condition. Yes, lifelong. And we are still in a place where we don't really have a cure. Aside from, bone marrow transplants
and
or
gene therapy,
which are extremely expensive and they're still not well researched at the moment, you know. They're still doing a lot of research on them. So please, while some symptoms may change with age, like I already said, it does not go away. Sickle cell does not go away like that. You know, aside from our Heavenly Father healing you, maybe I have faith, so some people don't. I have faith that you can, you know, get cured. But yeah, it's a lifelong condition. Please. So when people with sickle cell tell you they are feeling a certain way, please believe them. Please listen to them. All right.
Yeah, this thing you said, I think what this question is outgoing it. I was speaking to a young lad. He's in his 20s. He's in his late 20s, 29 years. He did say when he was younger, he would go out with friends, he would drink and all that. Then from the party, they carry him to the hospital.
Let's know that what Anna said, crisis can be triggered by drinking alcohol.
Excessive alcohol.
Yeah, because alcohol dehydrates you. That's what it does to you. So
now he's older. Before he drinks, he makes sure he drinks a lot of water. He makes sure that he's eating. Then he knows his limits. He knows maybe if I take 2 shots, it's okay for me. Then I drink a lot of water. Then he's still okay. He doesn't go home sick or be dragged to the hospital. So I think that's what this means.
Yeah, and like I said, know your body, know yourself, you know your limits. All right.
So myth number 11.
Let's go.
Of part 2. Yeah. So sickle cell disease and sickle cell anemia are the same.
Let me leave the scientist Hannah to tell you about that, because this would just blow my brain out, you know, like this would really blow my head off. Like,
what do you mean by blow your head? Like you know it or you don't know?
I know that there is sickle cell disease, I know that there's sickle cell anemia, but I didn't know that I did the same thing. That's what I thought before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were the same thing.
I have read about sickle cell and all this thalassemia and all that, but I thought they were the same thing.
Exactly.
So me finding it out that it's not the same, it's the myth even I believe in.
Imagine.
So the fact is sickle cell anemia, which is HBSS, is the most severe type of sickle cell disease. But there are other forms like HBSC and HBS beta thalassemia, which may have different symptoms and its severity.
Okay.
So all of them are severe.
Yeah. But HBSS is the most severe.
Is the most severe. But we've got so many people with one of our friend who has got SC says it affects her the same way.
And I recently found out that if you have sickle cell, you can also have thalassemia at the same time.
If you go back and watch our interview with one of the nurses, she did explain all of this. So go back
that still blows my mind now.
Go and watch it. And she said so many things that up till now I'm still thinking about.
Yeah.
So it was quite educative.
That's right.
Yeah. So go back and watch it.
Okay. Myth number 12. You can't work or go to school if you have sickle cell disease.
So what should you do then? Just sit at home and lie on the bed and...
Even that gets tedious and boring at the same time.
I mean, that is what makes people think that sickle cell people are lazy.
It's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. Like, I don't know what more to say to these stupid myths, you know. Don't limit your child or someone that's going through sickle cell because they have sickle cell. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because someone has a disability doesn't mean you should write them totally off. It's
they should
not
do
right.
stuff.
Yes.
They actually want to do too much.
They want. I think that's the problem, because sickle cell patients tend to want to prove themselves.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody has already written them off in the first place.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you be able to go to uni? I've been to uni and I did extremely well, let me tell you. You know what I mean?
Hey.
In fact, I've got an accounting qualification too with ACCA. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
I run multiple businesses, you know what I mean? And there's no limit to what you can do. You just need to know yourself and know your body and how to manage your health. Yeah. That is the most important thing. So the fact is, many warriors do go to school. Yes.
Yeah, they do.
They do go to work.
They have doctors.
They live. Yes, we have doctors and nurses. We have lecturers. Well, man, we have engineers. We have no, not pilots. Maybe you work in the factory like as an engineer or something, or you work on the plane, but they won't let you fly a plane. That's the truth. People with disabilities really have
actually, but
we have people with sickle cell that do sports. In fact, there's an NBA player that has openly come out to say he has sickle cell.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's no limit to what you can do. You just need to know how to manage yourself better. So many lead fulfilling lives. They may need more flexibility due to health-related absences. That's just what it needs.
So guide them. Guide them. Yeah. Ask them how you can help them.
How best. Yes.
How give them the flexibility they need. If a course is, if the assignment is due to be next week, and they're in hospital this week, you don't expect them to also submit next week. Just ask them, how can I help you? Do you need extra 1 week to recover? Because when they leave the hospital, doesn't mean they're well.
That's right.
They need time to recover and get back to their normal self. Then they can start thinking about reading to do the assignment.
And this is why sickle cell warriors also need to be vocal. You need to tell others how best they can support you. If you're just beginning to start at uni, or you just started at secondary school or school, go to your course tutors, go to your teachers, go to your lecturers, and let them know that this is what you're dealing with. You know, we've heard of a very sad story of a girl that unfortunately died in a dorm because she had sickle cell, and the stigma was so bad, her mom wouldn't let her tell anyone. Unfortunately, her mom found her dead in the dorm because her friends didn't even know she had sickle cell. Yeah. So they didn't know when she was absent that was a red flag. Yeah. So please don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. This is why sickle cell needs more awareness. Let those around you know how to best support you. Okay?
And if someone with sickle cell trusts you enough to tell you they've got this and they're dealing with this, please don't use it against them. They will never tell any other person. Don't use it. Don't go broadcasting it to who they did not tell or who they're not comfortable telling. Just keep it to yourself and ask them, how best can you be helped? How best can I help you?
Yes.
Because that's the only thing that that's the only thing that makes them retreat and feel like, okay, oh my God, she's got sickle cell. Oh, they're talking about me. Oh my God, just because, you know, they will never come out again. We are trying to fight the stigma, not promote it.
Please. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Lucky meat number 13.
So drinking water and eating well is enough to manage sickle cell disease. If only.
If only.
If only.
If only.
Yeah. And everyone have an opinion. Oh, there are some things you should eat. There's some things you should avoid. Oh, you know, if you drink this, you know, you need to learn how to eat healthy so that you can manage this thing. Who told you?
Exactly. These things can help, but they're not going to stop the effects of sickle cell, unfortunately. They do help. They do help, but they're not going to stop you from having a crisis. It's just the truth.
What if you're eating healthy and you're stressed? Would that food avoid your stress or avoid you having crisis? What if you're eating healthy, but then you had just run to catch a train, and just as you enter the train, you have crisis, and you are a healthy freak? So
yeah, it happens. It can happen any and anywhere.
So please don't stop assuming that, oh, she's not taking care of herself, she doesn't understand her body, or he doesn't understand the things she should be doing or not to be doing. That is why people don't tell you they've got sickle cell.
That's right. That's right. We are not want to be judged, please.
Don't judge. Just they've got crisis. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter what triggered it. You don't have to even know what triggered it.
Also,
just be there.
If you find out the other another crisis, don't put up your nose and say again. That's not
again.
Nice.
What is going on?
Yeah.
See, those comments are the reason why people don't tell you they're sick, because they don't want to look like, oh my God, okay, I can't. And some people can say, oh, we can't put this responsibility on this person because they can be sick anytime.
Yeah.
No.
That's not right.
I can't tell you to do this because I know your capability. You're throwing that sickness on the person's face.
Yeah, that's right.
How can you throw a sickness on my face and you expect me to take it and say, okay, you're caring for me? Oh, okay, you're being a friend. No, that's not being a friend.
No.
Just give it to me to do. Give me the responsibility you want me to help you do. And let me tell you, I can or cannot do it.
And unfortunately, these things have made a lot of sickle cell warriors lose friends in the past.
Yes.
If your friend suddenly stops talking to you, it means you need to check yourself. What have you been saying, or why?
Doing.
Yeah, what have you been doing? You know, that is making that person avoid you.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Because they're going through a lot. They don't want you to add more.
Extra, exactly.
They don't want that extra drama.
They don't. We don't. Please tell them what the real fact is.
Let's move on to the next. No extra drama.
Yeah, no extra drama. Let's know what the fact is.
So the fact is, hydration and nutrition help, but they are not significant alone.
No.
Most patients requires medication and regular checkups and sometimes hospitalization. So it doesn't matter what you're eating. It doesn't matter how many liters of water you're drinking.
Although it's advisable to drink 4 liters a day.
It is advisable, but it's not enough.
No.
That's what they say. It's not enough. There are other factors.
That's right.
Just if you love your friend, don't stress them.
No.
You that is even telling them don't eat. Oh, you should know what you're eating. You should not know what you're eating. Don't stress them, because their mind. Someone said to me, you know what the mind. You know the mind logo. Have you seen the mind?
Yes, of course.
You know the head with the wires, and that's how sickle cell people. You're thinking about your kids. You're thinking about your wife or your husband. You're thinking about your family. You're thinking about work. You're thinking about what you need to do. You're thinking about, oh my God, I'm feeling something on my leg. I'm feeling something on my back. Oh my God, could this be crisis? Oh, do I need to take painkiller? Am I taking too much painkiller? Am I doing this? Oh my God, what do I do? Should I just drink water? What if I'm sleeping and it wakes me up and it's already too late? What if I need to call an ambulance? Oh my God, what if I need to tell my husband? And they start worrying. That is what a sickle cell person's brain looks like. Just you talking like that has made me confused. Oh my God. You know, that's what their brain look like. So imagine you coming with your own shenanigans and trying to add that. You're just going to trigger that crisis they'll be trying to avoid. Of course. Yeah. Of course. Please listen to Lana and Hannah, please. Thank you. I can't say anymore. Now they must listen to me. They must listen to you. Yeah, let them listen to you. This is number 14 of our Myths and Facts episode. This is part 2. Once again, if you've not seen the first one, please go on our YouTube, and subscribe to our channel, Health in Color Pod, or on Instagram and TikTok. It is what? Sickle Cell Warriors, SSW, Health in Color. Yeah. All right. Fact number 14, which is going to be our final fact for this episode. Pain crisis always shows up on medical scans. I will finish that laughing. Does sickle cell have a shape? Pain crisis always shows up on medical scans or tests. I have to laugh about that. Or tests. Yeah. It means they can test your blood and see crisis in it. Yeah, maybe it looks like scissors. You know when they scan someone and you see scissors or knife. Or maybe when you pee, they will see crisis. Yeah, they'll see crisis. crisis. Or the test will be doing error, crisis. Oh, wow. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, but the real fact is sickle cell pain is very invisible. This is why it's called an invisible disability or an invisible condition, and may not show up in results or lab tests or imaging. Yeah, I actually can't stop laughing because this myth is funny. This is why listening to the patient is extremely crucial. And we've said this all through this podcast. If you know anyone that has sickle cell disease, please try and find out. Listen. Be more attentive to listening than
trying to solve their problem, because they don't need you for that. They need you for the more for the support and for you to have a listening ear. You know, please. That's one of the most important ways of supporting someone with sickle cell disease. That support and that listening ear is very important.
Very.
And this is for both professional health caregivers as well as your caregivers, your parents, your family, and your friends. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anna, how are we going to finish this off?
So, we're going to talk about what we have on the 18th.
That's right. I'm excited.
very excited about this.
That's right.
So we have something coming up on the 18th. It's fun game time and to talk about sickle cell. Let me allow Jaydon to finish it up.
Yeah, as you know, September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. And the charity that I support and we work for in the borough of London Borough, Bacon and Dagenham, Powerhouse Community Networks, are putting together an event for sickle cell awareness, although it's going to be on the 18th of October, 2025. So we're going to put up the link as well as the leaflet. You can scan the QR code. It's a free event. And we got an amazing lineup already. I was gonna say one of the people that are gonna attend, but I'm gonna leave it up in the air. Yeah, let them be surprised. We have loads of surprise special guests attending, and there's gonna be games. There's gonna be speakers. There's gonna be prizes to be won. There's gonna be food and drinks for everyone. And once again, I can't stress this enough, it's a free event. So doors will be opening from about 1 p.m. and we're ready to start at 2, and we're going all the way to 5, 6 o'clock. So please, for all sickle cell warriors out there, for friends, families, those that are affected or in our sickle cell community in one way or the other, you are free to please attend. Your support is more than enough. Your attendance is more than support enough that we need. So please come and show out for the sickle cell warriors, as there's going to be even entertainment. There's going to be singing. There's going to be people performing in song, people performing in rap, people performing, in spoken word.
In the house.
Yeah, and I'm going to be on the decks once or two. I'm going to be providing some music on the day too. So we're excited about this event, in collaboration with Sickle Cell Warriors Health in Color as community networks. We're putting this together for each and every one of you. So please, for more details. Yep. For more details, we're going to put that up in the comments, as well as put that up at the end of this video. And you have all the details. So please come out and come show out.
Come with your family, come with your kids. Don't leave your kids at home. Come with them.
Everyone is welcome.
Enough. We have enough to eat and drink for everyone. Come, relax, let's talk and let's play.
That's right. They often say sickle cell warriors, they don't ever come out, they don't do this. No, let's change that. It's a lie. We love to have as much fun as possible too. You know what I mean? So let's get
prove them wrong.
Let's get it. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Keep watching.
That's right.
Keep following us.
That's right.
And keep sending in your questions.
That's right. SSW Health in Color, and in YouTube.